Hello, my name's Rob and welcome to Swift Slots. Now, I don't usually go for Partworks because they can go on for a very long time and end up costing you a lot of money. But in the case of this American Cars series, I've decided to mail order subscribe so I don't miss an issue. So every month I'll receive a package and then in turn I will show you what I've received in that month. So let's get on with it. Let's get you on my table and let's show you what I've received this month with my Partworks. Car number 29, Buick Grand National from 1987. And here is the car in its hard case. And here is the back scene. You are now leaving New Mexico. Hasta la vista. Got to add baby on the end of it, haven't I, really? So there we are. A little bit of a desert scene. I find this scene a little bit odd for the car, but oh well, it's okay, it's fine. And here is the car. Now, to be fair, I got mixed feelings about this car. Now, stylistically, it's not really particularly striking in my eye. However, I do fully appreciate that this car is absolutely iconic in the USA. So I absolutely appreciate it for that. And I do appreciate that this car is a very fast car and well worthy of being in this collection. So for that reason alone, I do totally get it and appreciate it. But personally, for me, it's a little bit kind of take it or leave it as far as I'm concerned from the looks department. But I definitely appreciate its standing in this car collection and what it means to our American audience. So for that reason, I do quite like it. It's got something. Of course, Hoovie has just, has added this car to its sort of iconic status by buying one for his wife and so on, and that's quite cool to watch as well. So there it is. I mean, you guys in America know exactly all about this car. It's quite interesting with regards to the interior being nice and grey, and for once we can actually see inside the car and we can see the detail, and it's very, very nicely modelled. Like I say, it is a car of its era, so there's not a huge amount going on with it. It's quite a plain car, but the details that are there are very, very well done. Now, I did notice a nice little feature before I did this little video, and that's the exhaust pipes. How cool are they? I didn't realise that they came out just behind the back wheels. I think that's really cool, and they've been modelled very, very well on this particular die-cast, so I'm very pleased with that. And the back lights are really clean, and the tampo printings are all very clean, and then the same for the front. Headlights and grille are all nicely done as always. Number plates very nicely done, and we do have a door mirror door mirrors that are very nice as well. And there we are. And there's a bit of a tampo printing on the hood scoop there, which is also quite nice. It's very nicely done as always on these models. So there we are. It's a very, very nice car. It's very iconic in the American market, and I appreciate it for that. So that is the Buick Grand National from 1987. Car number 30, the Oldsmobile Toronado from 1966. And here is the car in its hard case. And here is the back scene. Now, this is a great back scene for this particular car. Big open roads along the coast. Although I do think it's maybe an AI painted generation of a real life picture, because it's just got that kind of painting look about it. It's not actually a photograph, I don't think. It might be, but it's just not quite. It's almost got that hand painted feel to it. Don't know. Anyway, it's quite cool, and I think it's apt for this particular car. And here is the car. Now, this car I really can get on board with. This is a beautiful car. Now, I don't know what it is. Obviously, it's an Oldsmobile, I know that. But I've never seen it before until this car collection. But it's absolutely beautiful. I've had this car sat on my mantelpiece before this video for quite some time, or a few weeks, just looking at it. It's absolutely stunning. Now, this is what I buy this collection for. This type of car. You know, it's just, yeah, I really, really like this car, and the colour is absolutely beautiful as well, and there's a lot of nice detail on this car. See the wheels, all very nicely done, with the striping over the arches, really nicely done. There's a subtle colour change along the rocker there, which is very nicely done. You got lovely door mirror there, all in chrome, nicely picked out. Very, very, very fine windscreen wipers, really nicely applied. Really interesting headlights. They're obviously going to be pop up in real life, and they're just beautifully picked out on this car. Really interesting bumper as well, thin and slim, all those lovely grills, well picked out number plate as always, and the other side is much the same. Lovely fastback shape. I do like fastback cars, they're very, very nice. And so you can't really see the interior again on this one because it's all darkened out as usual. Really nice sort of Trans Am-y kind of back end on it as well, with that kind of shape. There's not too much going on there, but the exhausts again, really interesting on this car. All integrated into the bumper, it would seem. Very nicely done as well. So see if we can peek into the window there. I don't think we can. It's so dark. Like most of these cars, they're so dark you can't actually see much in there. But I'm sure it's all correct. But there we are. So that is a beautiful car. I can very much get on board with this particular car. It is, yes, I mean, I've looked at this car on my mantelpiece now for quite some time, and it never gets old. It's a beautiful looking car. So that's the Oldsmobile Toronado from 1966. Car number 31, Ford Mustang GT from 2005. And here is the car in its hard case. And here is the back scene. Now this, to me, looks a little bit like San Francisco. Not sure, but that's what it looks like to me. It's quite a cool background. It suits the car quite well, I think. And here is the car. Now, I've got to be honest, I do love Ford Mustangs, but this one, nah, take it or leave it. It's a little bit too modern for me. It's just not quite what I would buy if I was going to buy a Ford Mustang in this scale for this sort of price. I think I would, yeah, it's not really one that I could really get on board with. It's a bit too modern. It's not that striking. Me personally, I wouldn't worry about this one in my collection particularly. But, you know, it's a muscle car. It's an American muscle car. It's okay for what it is. It's part of the collection. I'll take it. But, you know, it's a little bit modern. It's a little bit sterile. It's a little bit dull, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But it's a nice model in and of itself. It's been nicely modelled, as they all are. Very nice side wings there, or door mirrors. Very nice windscreen wipers. Really nice trunk spoiler there. Very, very nicely picked out. Nice and clean and crisp rear lights with a very nice insignia. Again, nice exhaust pipes. And some very good wheels as well. Again, not, you know, you could probably sense I'm not really on board with this car particularly. It's a bit too modern. And it's not, modern is fine as long as it's striking. And this car, I don't think is all that striking. But, you know, it's fine. It's part of the collection. We'll take it. We'll move on. So that is the Ford Mustang GT from 2005. Car number 32, the Oldsmobile 442 W30 Coupe from 1968. And here is the car in its hard case. And here is the back scene. Another strange back scene. I don't get this. I don't know what to say about it. It's a back scene. That's about as much as I can say. And here is the car. And again, what a beautiful, beautiful car. This is another stunning car. Absolute one of the prides of this collection. Such a beautiful shape. Now again, I don't know my American cars particularly well, but this particular car looks absolutely stunning. Never heard of it before, but it is a beautiful car. Now here in the UK, we've got a car, or we had a car, called the Ford Capri, where they went from Mark 1 all the way through to, I don't know, some Mark above 3 at least. But it reminds me very much of the Capris that we have or had in the UK. Not the modern silly electric thing. I mean, that's not even a Capri. That's just nonsense. But the old Capris from the 70s and the 80s and so on. It just reminds me completely of those cars. And this is a stunning, stunning car. Absolutely love that decal on the fender there. Really smart. Beautiful red wall tyres. Very nice arc marks around the rear arches. Very nice door handles all picked out. That beautiful swooping fastback. Really clean back end as always. Nice exhaust pipes picked out with the nice tail lights as well. Nice number plate as well. And the same again on the other side. Little tiny door mirror on there. Not on the other side, just on the one side. Nicely done. With a little rear view mirror as well inside the cabin, which is really nice. And a wooden steering wheel with a little bit of detail we can actually see this time. But again, that's just a stunning car. And again, I love the colour. Very, very nice. And you've got a lovely hood bonnet, a hood bulge there with some little bits of graphic going on. Again, very nicely done. Really interesting front end as well. Slim with those quad lights and the little insignia on the grille. All very, very crisply done. Really, really nicely modelled. Again, I love this car. This is such a beautiful car. And the reason why I've been collecting this set, you know, you get some duffers like the Mustang we've just seen, but then you get some real corkers that knock it out the park. And this is definitely one of those knocked out the park cars. What a stunning thing. So that is the Oldsmobile 442 W30 Coupe. Bit of a mouthful, from 1968. So there we are. That's what I've received from my Partworks this month. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. So if you like this sort of content, maybe you'll subscribe. And if you could hit the little bell button, that would be awesome. So until the next time, thank you very much.